exactly how high should you tee your driver, what's right for your golf swing, and how will this tee height change your golf swing? Those are the questions that we're going to be answering in today's video. So welcome back to the Forest of Arden, where we're talking about the driver, and more specifically we're talking about tee height. And we're going to run through a few different options and variables in this video around tee height and looking at how it will influence the golf swing, which is right for you, and how to establish the correct tee height, something which is really, really important to get the most out of your driver. Just before we get stuck into that topic, if you're new to my channel, I would love you to be a subscriber and join our community. It is absolutely free, and there's a clickable link in the description box down below. So the lesson plan today is really just to talk about two options, a low tee and a high tee, explain what would happen to my golf swing when I tee the ball in these different ways, and then start to look a little bit at what the tee height says about your golf swing and what tee height will be best for you and your golf swing. Now, tee height is not a simple topic. It's quite complex. There's a lot of things that go into tee height, and it can really influence your golf swing, your delivery, and obviously the result of the shot there. So you can see here I've got two examples of two quite different tee heights. This first one is very low, and the second one certainly would be classed as much, much higher. So if the golf ball moves either up or down or forward or back, whatever it may be, your golf swing will change because your job is to hit that golf ball. So if I was to take a setup here and the golf ball suddenly went onto a tee which was 2 feet in the air, I wouldn't make a normal golf swing. I would do something different to make contact with that ball. So as we move the ball around on the tee height, you will naturally react to that and have a swing change, or produce, I should say, a different type of swing to make contact with the ball. So what does a low tee suggest? Well, a low tee would suggest that an upward angle of attack, sweeping the ball up, isn't going to work because the ball's on the ground. So it will tend to encourage a steeper approach to the golf ball, and a steeper approach to the golf ball will generally lend itself to a golf swing which is a little bit more over the top, or trending towards over the top. It won't necessarily get that far. So a low tee would tend to coincide with an over the top swing and a negative, a downward strike. A high tee would tend to mean that a downward strike now wouldn't work particularly well, because we'd go straight under the golf ball and the ball would pop straight up into the air. So a high tee would suggest that we want an upward angle of attack, which would relate more to a golf swing which is dropped on the inside and the club head is swung out to the right and up on the golf ball. So from a high tee, I would be expecting to hit a more upward out to the right draw shot. From a low tee, I'm expecting to hit a little bit more over the top, downward strike, left to right fade shot. Now, it doesn't always happen. That's just what we tend to see as the patterns. So let's say you're a golfer who tees the ball up like this because that's what you believe you should be doing, and you hit lots of shots which really pop straight up into the air and don't go very far, and you get under the golf ball. Why would that be the case? Well, what we've already said is that tee would suggest an upward hit. If you're making a downward hit, you're not going to get the best results. Therefore, if you weren't going to change your golf swing, a low tee would be much better for you. But on the other side, if you are looking to change your golf swing, you're looking to hit more up on the golf ball, which many golfers are, and you're looking to hit that upward right to left draw, we have to get the ball teed up, because when it's teed low, it tends to encourage this downward strike to the left. So let's go ahead and hit these two shots. I'm not going to intentionally change my golf swing, but seeing the ball on different tee heights will, as we said at the start, create a reaction in my golf swing. Okay, tee height very, very low. That left to right fade would be exactly what I'd expect because I reacted to that tee height. This one, I would expect a very, very different type of swing. Much higher ball flight, a little right to left, and that would be generally my normal golf shot. The tee height allows me to do that. I would never be able to hit that type of shot off that low tee pick. So, as I said, tee height is not easy. It can actually help you with a swing change. So if you are someone who tends to get a little bit over the top and steep, that higher tee peg should encourage you to hit more up and out to the right. And for someone like myself, who tends to drop the club a little bit too much inside, I actually, on the course, if I'm struggling with the driver, I favour a lower tee because I feel like it's going to help me get a little bit more on top of it, and it's going to start to get me swinging a little bit more left of target, which I really like to work on. So for me, the lower tee can help my golf swing. For you, it may well be that the higher tee can help your golf swing. But the key message here is that tee height is not a one-size-fits-all. For most golfers, we'd like that kind of nice tee height where you've got half the club across the top of the ball. Sorry, half the ball, I should say, across the top of the club. But I say it's not a one-size-fits-all. We have to play around with tee height and find out what works for you. If you're getting really terrible results from the driver, certainly in terms of contact, tee height can well be the cause of that. It can well be that your swing style and the tee height don't really match, and that's where we get some really, really poor drives. So I've thought about doing this video for a while now, and it's something that I've kind of put off because it's not an easy topic. It's not simply a case of saying tee at this high and you're going to be fine. It's complex. We have to appreciate how the swing might change, what the tee height does to the golf swing, which delivery suits which tee height, and then we have to make some educated decisions on the golf course to help us with our golf game. So maybe go to the practice area first, play around with tee height, see which one works for you, which gives you the best results, and which one will work for your golf swing. That's the only way to really establish your perfect tee height. Thanks for watching. Usual stuff is down below, comments box down there. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, and also share this video with someone who always pops that ball straight into the air or always struggles off the tee with their driver. I'm sure they'll appreciate the information. And thanks again for watching. We'll hopefully see you back here again soon.